This might be one of the strangest things you've ever been asked to do in business, but I'm going to share it with you. Save and like this because you're going to want to come back. When this works, you are just going to be like, whoop, whoop, amazed at the results. Oh, hi, I'm Becky. I'm in my 50s. I'm pretty much unemployable. I've been running my own business since 2006 while solo parenting my kids. There is no sugar daddy. There is no active income from somebody else supplying my passive income. You know what I mean? We're running a business, we want to make money, and you want to do the same thing. So follow these tips. So, talking to a client recently, she was particularly nervous about going out there and getting some new sales. She had just started her business, and what she was particularly nervous about after working in corporate for 15 years is how was she going to get new business? How was she going to drive people into her world and generate the income that she needed? It was down partly to her sales and down to her marketing. So this is the task that I set her. I'm going to break it down step by step, and you are not going to believe the results, which I'm going to share with you at the end. My task to her in the next 7 days is this. I want you to reach out and get 15 no's. 15 people to say no to you. Put 15 post-it notes on your wall. And every time you approach a client, you're going to put a big cross in the post-it notes until you have 15. In theory, that won't take very long because in your mind, what you're thinking is, well, straight away, I'm going to phone or call or email or DM 15 people and I'm going to get 15 no's straight away. However, I'll share with you what actually happened here. First of all, let's just take a little step back, save this and come back to it later. Every person that you have come into contact with, of which you will realize there is a huge amount, when you have gone networking, when you have got DMs, when you have messaged someone has left a comment on your LinkedIn, when you have done any work, your network of people is actually far bigger than you think it is. So step one of this process is go back over the last quarter to 6 months and list out every single person that you have had a contact with. People have made inquiries, they said they weren't ready. People who are interested in what you do but haven't taken it to the next step. Maybe even people that are in the similar field to you and think, well, maybe we could work together, because sometimes they get busy as well as you getting busy. So first of all, make your list of all those people. I think that in most cases, you're going to have around about 30 to 50 names on that list. Part two, get your email ready and get your mindset ready because you're ready to be told no, yeah? So it's going to be fine. Straight away, knowing that the email that you're going to write to these people is really straightforward. It's like, shall we meet for coffee? Do you want to have a chat? How was that thing that you get on? How's your cat? Did your dog get back from the vet okay? Are you having a nice time? You going anywhere good on holiday? You're just going to have a wee conversation. You are not selling, you are just having a chat because you're waiting for them to say no. Immediately, when I am told you're going to get a series of no's, my mind changes, my outlook changes, the pressure on myself to make that sale is gone. Poof, just disappeared because I know what the outcome is, or at least I think I do anyway. They're going to say no. Step three, when you've got your email list, then you're going to put them both together. You're going to write the email address and the email to the person. It's personalized, it's individual. But you might have something that you might want to share with them. You might have a freebie that they think, oh, that'll be nice. You might have a free coffee and conversation opportunity that you might want to say, hey, I'm in your area next week. Let's go classic 90s sales tactics. I'm in your area next week. Do you fancy catching up for a drink? It still works. Get about it whichever way you want. That's all your preparation. You are ready for the 15 no's to come hurtling towards you down the road. And now, sleep on it, because the next day what you're going to do is start with your list. Write the email, pick the phone up, send the DM to each one of those people. And maybe you break it down that you do 5 a day. I would set aside 30 minutes to write the email, to put it to the person or send the DM. Don't spend a lot of time doing it. You are just asking, do you want to fancy a quick coffee? See how quickly I said that? Hardly any time at all. That's all you're doing. You're making a connection. You're reminding people about who you are. Each day for 5 days, you're going to set aside 30 minutes. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 people that you can contact in 1 week. Or if you want to set aside a series of times on one particular day or a half day, be my guest. Either way, you're doing it. And that's how it's going to work. 2.5 hours is what that equates to. That is potential new business, but you're going to get told no, right? So I set the task to my client that they had 15 people that they were going to reach out with. They had 25 people in their network that they knew that they could contact. They went about setting out each one of the emails and made a conversation with, share what happened at the end of day 1. And they had 5 days to do this. At the end of day 1, they made their 4th email. And in their 4th email, they had an immediate response back from somebody that they had met a couple of weeks before. They have got a coffee and conversation booked in the diary, a discovery call, which has since 7 days later turned into a big sale for them. They actually failed at the task that I gave them. They only got 3 no's and they got their 4th yes. So I said, that's brilliant, great, but we need you to get back on it because I need the other 15 no's, right? And the reason I say this with a kind of a joke is because if you always think about getting no's and you think each month I'm going to get 15 no's, imagine if actually every 4 of those turns into a sale. Don't have an issue with your sales, you have an outreach issue. You have a restriction that you're putting upon yourself to limit your ability to be able to generate sales and income. And in the meantime, a whole raft of you are waffing around on Instagram and on TikTok, making all sorts of different pieces of content without grafting at the simple task of being told no. Decide that you want to be able to generate income into your business. Get your massive lady pants on and decide that it's okay to be told no. Because what's the worst? You're just going to be told no. It doesn't matter. Put your big lady pants on, get ready to be told no, and then go out there and go forth and build your business because you're blooming worth it. You are offering amazing products. Make sure you save this video and come back and tell me in the comments, how many times did you get told no before you got a yes? Did you reach more than 4 that my client did? I had another client, she got to 7 and had such a big win on her 8th call that she said, I can't even take on any more work for the rest of the year. She got 6 months worth of business on her 8th discovery call. It's not rocket science, people. This is achievable. Let me know in the comments below how you got on.